Three massive news items that are gonna make you think different about Bitcoin. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin Family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi Bam Bam, over there Didi. Yes, and today we have three amazing news articles that will blow your mind when it comes to Bitcoin. Of course, we are diving into the Bitcoin charts to show you if these news articles are already reflecting into the Bitcoin price and what I expect next. And of course, ending it with an inspirational quote from this beautiful place over here in Thailand, guys. Now let's quickly jump into those news articles first. Bam! The first news article is the most funny one. That's because Elon Musk Doge found out that in the United States there's around 20 million people registered as alive in a social security database that are definitely dead. I'm talking about 20 million people aged over 100 years. There's even people aged 369 years old in the database and still marked as alive. These are like veterans that fought like in the Middle Ages. No, these are veterans that fought even the Vietnam War, whatever it was, and they already are like 200 years old now, and they are still receiving Social Security because they are registered as alive. That's a huge problem. You can't have more than 20 million people registered as alive while they are definitely dead because they're 200 years or older, guys. Now, that is very funny. Just imagine all those family members sitting there still at home, cashing in those checks and everything because, you know, they say he's alive, he's 267 years old, but he's alive. Just send me the monthly check, and yes, we will cash it and we will spend it in groceries, whatever it is, guys. So that's a huge found by Doge. They found 20 million people registered alive while they are definitely dead. Now, that's how the Democrats handled the administration. Hopefully Trump is cleaning this shit up and saving some money over there, guys. Now, the second news item is about Trump. Trump yesterday in a speech again announced we are gonna make the United States the capital of crypto. Yes, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. We are gonna be, the United States is gonna be the capital of crypto, guys. That is what he clearly announced. He also announced that he signed an executive order to end the war on Bitcoin that Biden started. So all those things in the last 3 years that Biden and the SEC and all those idiot people, do you remember the bald guy that we all hate from the SEC? Yeah, that one. All of those wars that they have been creating on crypto, you know, all the regulations, all the imprisonments, all the punishments, all the people in jail, all of that. There's huge war on crypto. Donald Trump has signed an executive order to end the war on crypto. So that's now two really positive items from Donald Trump. Saving money and giving access to Bitcoin and the future of money to all the people in the United States, guys. Now, if you don't think that is positive, I think that Trump soon will also come with a strategic reserve capital in Bitcoin for the United States. And there is one more person that thinks that, and he even thinks that Bitcoin could reach $10 million per Bitcoin, and that leads me to the third news item, guys. The third news item is that Adam Back, and yes, Adam Back is an OG, is a legend in this crypto sphere. People even think that he could be Satoshi or part of the group that is Satoshi, but Adam Back just came out yesterday evening on CNBC with an interview, and he said, guys, we are just at the beginning of this bull market. This is just where we are every time again and again in a sideways movement where all people think it's over, where all people think it's boring, and where the massive inflow of new liquidity will come, and then we will see the huge last part of the bull market. And he is also agreeing with me that yes, that bull market always stops 17 months after the halving, which would bring it to September, beginning of October in 2025, guys. And his reasoning for this massive spike in the price is that, guys, because of the ending of the war by Trump on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, all these institutional investors, all these pension funds, all these retail investors now will get a simple way and access to Bitcoin again. They don't need to be afraid that they are being attacked by the government because they hold Bitcoin. No, the government will even incentivize them probably when they start to buy more Bitcoin, because Bitcoin needs to be in all the hands of every United States citizen if the United States wants to become the Bitcoin capital of the world. So now that we are losing these regulations and all these tough ways for small companies to get access to ETFs, spot ETFs and Bitcoins, they will start to buy more and more. And when they start to buy more and more, also pension funds will start to buy more and more. Also huge companies like MicroStrategy, maybe again Tesla, maybe Facebook, maybe Google, maybe all the big companies in the United States will start to accumulate Bitcoin and treat it as strategic reserve capital of their company. Because now their company will be endorsed by Trump. They'll be like, yes, we are going to be the Bitcoin capital. You as a United States company, you should hodl Bitcoin. You should make America great again by hodling Bitcoin. That vibe, when that kicks in, when the retail starts to buy as well, when everyone is getting FOMO again, that vibe will lead to the last push in this Bitcoin bull market of 2025. And in my opinion, we're going to end up between 120 and 160,000 US dollar. But many other influencers are stating 300K and higher. And yes, Adam Beck and Cathy Wood and Michael Saylor, they're even saying, yeah, guys, in the next 2-3 cycles, we will end up at $10 million per Bitcoin. And that is not impossible. Let me be very clear. I don't think it's impossible. This bull market, I still think 160 is a beautiful top. But I'm also one of those believers in the next bull market, we will reach $1 million per Bitcoin. And the bull market after that, we could even reach $10 million per Bitcoin because we are going to surpass the gold market cap. The gold market cap at the moment is like 17 to 19 trillion. Bitcoin is like 1 trillion. We can easily go times 20, x 20, like we say it in crypto, easily doable in the next 12 years, guys. X20 is easy doable, and that would bring us to $2 million per Bitcoin. Now, if we would do X50, that would bring us to $5 million per Bitcoin. If we would do X100 from now, in the next 12 years, that's another X10 like every year, that would bring us to $10 million per Bitcoin. I think it's all possible. Because there is so much money in the world, you need to realize just surpassing the gold market cap is the start. Just imagine all those huge companies, all those pension funds, all those brokers, all those banks starting to accumulate Bitcoin as well. The real estate market is 80 trillion. Bonds, all of that. All of the liquidity in the world is around 300 trillion. Let's see if we can get 10% of that into Bitcoin. That would be a 30 trillion market cap. A 30 trillion market cap, that's X30 from now, and that is just 10% of all of that into crypto. I think we could easily reach 15 to 20% at the end of all that capital into Bitcoin. And why? Because Bitcoin is the gold of the 21st century. Bitcoin is going to lead to that freedom life that everybody wants. Because nobody wants to have fiat currencies anymore that are in control of the governments and central banks. Everyone will want a decentralized currency that they can't take from them, that they can't freeze, that they can't confiscate, and that people can spend wherever they want and hodl in a way they want. They feel safe. I think that is the future of Bitcoin, guys. Now let's jump into the charts. The first chart for today, guys, is this 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we always see what I want to see, like when it comes to the market, not to trading, but to when will we like explode to the top or to the bottom, guys. This Bollinger Band, I guess, been stating it's too tight. It's too tight for too long time. We need to break out. Again, that green line over there that I told you, that 95K level, 94,857. Again was the support line, guys. Again was the support line. Look, we bounced there. We had 2 large wicks, and again we are coming up over there now in this volume area. If we break out, we will go to this next volume area. That is why I drew the top over there to this volume. Then we will pull back to find support again on this volume, and then we will break out to the 104K level. That's how I expect the move to come from here. This is not going to take long. We can't stay sideways that long like this, guys. It is too boring. There will be some news, and I think the news for today was very positive. There will be a breakout, in my opinion, to the top, guys, not to the bottom, to the top. We can see everything turning green on the 4-hour. But let's zoom out, guys, and look at the more important chart. This one is way more important. I told you already a couple of weeks ago, this green box there, we can see, that's the area where I think that we are. We were there in 2017, we were there also in 2021, there just a little short time, and we are there now. We are exactly there. We are just up front, that huge massive run of the next 8 to 9, maybe even 10 months, all the way to the top. And then we will see a pi cycle top flashing. We are now there. I'm gonna delete that green shit over there so you can see a little bit more clearly, because I drew a few times, but we are now there. I expect that top to be there. That's September, October 2025. So we still have to take this path up to this purplish area. If we come down below it to 160, that's my target, that would be to this area over there where my cross is now. Easily reachable if we just do what we always do. And the news at the moment, and the United States becoming the capital of crypto, etc., this will bring a lot of liquidity and volume into the market, guys. So that is what you should be doing. Watching these indicators. The indicator down below over here. The indicator down below over there. You know, when the top flashes, we go into a red purplish area. Red purplish area, red purplish area. Even here, a single red line. We haven't seen that line yet. This red line is the halving line, guys. We haven't seen that. We don't see these things over here. This is an indicator. Normally the top is in when we've seen greenish areas over there at the top of the indicator. Greenish areas. Look, we just saw a little bit greenish here in the beginning of the bull market because we pre-ran. We made an all-time high before the halving. That's why it turned green. But now we're just here in the middle. We need to go up again, explode to these levels over here, 80 to 90, and then we will see a top, guys. If you want to see what kind of strategy would be the best for you, you need to pause the video now, screenshot it, and read the text over there. Read the text on the left top, this text. These are the results of 3 strategies. The best strategy is the bottom one. You buy 365 days after the all-time high, you sell at the pi cycle top, and then you turn 1 BTC and 18.7 BTC in 2 cycles. So check these results of these strategies. That is what you should be doing, guys. Okay, now let's jump into some other charts. This is the first one, guys. This one is very beautiful. This one is not a chart, but this is an image that shows you how big Bitcoin already became. And yes, we are going to become bigger and bigger. Because this image shows you that MasterCard did $24.78 trillion in transaction value in 2024. Visa did 38 trillion, no, almost 39 trillion US dollar transaction value in 2024. Bitcoin did 46.4 trillion transaction value in 2024. Bitcoin is bigger than your Visa and your MasterCard. Stop believing in traditional finance. Start believing in the new finance, Bitcoin. We are already doing more transaction value now in these last years of Bitcoin being in existence since 2009, guys. It's like 15 years. We already passed Visa and MasterCard in transaction volume. These have been around way longer, and we are already bigger, and we're going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger because we are just better. We are cheaper, we are freer, we can't be confiscated over there. It's all better than these other tools. Less fees, etc. Unlimited sending all over the world. This is borderless transactions of your capital against low fees. That is why Bitcoin became better and bigger than those two, guys. Now, then we go to the next chart. This chart shows you how boring we have been. And this is too boring. This is not like a very natural chart if you ask me. If you ask me, this chart is a little bit manufactured because I can't believe that Bitcoin is going sideways already for so long, guys. So this is a 1-day chart, and we have been going sideways since here, the 21st of November, all the way till now, the 21st of February almost, sideways pattern, keeping moving between there and there, 92 and 105. Yes, we went to 109, that was when Trump was elected, etc., but the candle closed inside this box. This is a very long sideways movement. This is a chart that tells me something is gonna happen. We can't keep moving inside this box. Something is gonna happen. And as we are now in that part of the bull market that we normally explode to the top, I think that something will be exploding to the top. Soon we will see something around 120K. I think we see 120K before May. Now, do I have other charts? Yes, I have this one. I always like these because Bitcoin is gonna crash. These are the Bitcoin crash charts that always pulls the attention of all the people. Of course, this is an inverse chart, so yes, the lowest number are the top and the highest numbers are on the bottom. This is a weekly chart. So this was somewhere here in 2013 to 2017 check. We had that red and that yellow, and then we fell all the way to that 20K. You know, that was the first 20K top over there. Okay, then we had that bear market over there again. Now we are at 21. That was a double top over there. You can remember the double top. And now we are reaching that same level as that double top, and a little bit lower. So we are exactly there where we reached that same level over there, and then a little bit lower, and then we fell bam to this. If we would fall the same way, we will fall to 1.2 million. Guys, please. I think we will fall only to them. 160,000 US dollar is already beautiful. Maybe if we could calculate it to 240K, that could still be believable. But I don't believe we will fall to there. But I love these charts because they are always shocking people that, oh, is Bitcoin going to crash? No, this means we are going to go higher. Now, a very important chart is this one, guys. And why is this a very important chart? Because this one shows us a very important numbers over there. You can see these over there. The old whales, the new whales, the minor whale balance, the Binance user deposit addresses, and the price, guys. Now, these numbers behind it, these are the levels that they have been bought at, or on average have been bought at. So the Bitcoin cost base, so the Bitcoin realized price, let's say it like that, is 95K. Now, the ETF's realized price, that one is 89K. So on average, all the ETFs loaded up at 89K. Very difficult to go below that area because a shitload of volume was bought up over there. The Binance traders are at 59K, mining companies at 57K. Normally, when we fall below 57K, that's the start of the bear market, because always when we fell down below the mining companies' realized price, yeah, that's a confirming of the bear market. So we're not going to fall below 57K. That will also increase when the Bitcoin price increases, and the old whales are at 25K. We have historically never fell down below the old whales level. So the old whales is this purple line over there that you can see. Yeah, not purple, dark purple. And the Binance is this light purple, and the green is the minor whales balance, and these are the new whales over there, guys. So please understand that these are huge levels of support, and I think this 98K, this 89K level is already a huge level of support. I don't see us falling very much lower. Here, 95K, huge level, 89K, huge level of support. Please understand, we are just in the midst of the bull market. This was the previous all-time high. We are just surpassed that. We are a little bit above it. This is not the end. This is the beginning. We will go way higher to above 150K in my honest opinion. That were the charts for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed these amazing charts again. Yes, the charts look positive, guys. Of course, short-term volatility is always there in Bitcoin. You should be not looking at that as an investor. Zoom out. You're an investor. An investor doesn't look at that short-term chart. It doesn't look to the chart like this. It goes out. It looks at the bigger picture. It sees that bigger picture and understands, yeah, it can go from 90, and it can go to 104, and it can come back to 92. Man, it can even drop to 80, maybe even to 78, whatever it is, it can drop there, but we will go above 100K after that very soon again, and that's what we're waiting for. And then we go to 160, maybe we take some profits, yeah, we buy a little bit back more in the bear market as an investor, and then we run the next bull market again. You know, that is how you look at the chart. If you are a trader, I agree. You should be focusing on every minute. You should be trading the charts. You should be understanding the charts. You should be knowing how to trade. If you don't know how, go to ddbambam.me. That's our educational platform where you will be educated to become the best trader or investor or life enjoyer, whatever you want to reach. DD Bam Bam will cover it all. Go there and become one of our VIPs. You can become a gold VIP, silver VIP, and a bronze VIP, all with other privileges. We just had a gold VIP meetup here in Thailand. which was kick-ass. The footage is coming out now. We have the pictures already coming out. Soon the videos are coming out. So you can see what kind of meetups you will be able to go for free if you're a gold VIP, for free. Yes, you heard me right. But that is what I think about the charts, guys. Zoom out. Look at that bigger picture. We are in the midst of a bull market. It will take till the end of this year to see the top, and then I will warn you to get out and guess buy back near that bottom again. Now, let's jump into the inspirational quote. Bam. The inspirational quote for today, guys, is life is what happens when you're making other plans. Too often we get caught up in making plans and planning for tomorrow. Some people are even planning for yesterday. That's gone. You can't plan for yesterday anymore. Please stop planning for the days that happened already. You can't change them anymore. Make plans for the future. Why would you if you can live today to the fullest? Sometimes planning is convenience. Yes, sometimes you need to plan a wedding, or sometimes you need to plan a holiday, or sometimes you need to plan, that's the worst part, you need to plan to have a visit of your friends or to visit your friends nowadays. You know, it used to be very simple. You just would go there, you would knock the door, you say, hey, can I visit you? And it was all good. Nowadays, people require you to plan a visit ahead. Now, I understand that planning is part of our lives, but don't make it the main thing. The main thing is focusing on life today. You can't plan this moment. I can't plan what comes out. I can't plan who disturbs me. I can't plan whatever there is around. I can't plan it. I need to live it. I need to enjoy every single moment, whatever moment it is. If it brings me something positive, if it brings me something negative, if it brings me something neutral, it doesn't really matter. I think there was a fan like, Didi, hi, how are you doing? Good morning, yes. But it doesn't really matter, guys. You can't plan life. You need to grab life by the balls, the bull by the horns. You need to live life to the fullest each and every day. And maybe plan a little bit. Like, I want to visit Phuket, I want to visit Didi, and let's do that somewhere in summer. Beautiful plan. Let go. Book the tickets, let go. Don't keep hanging and struggling and discussing in your mind, should I, shouldn't I, do I, won't I, can I, can't I, blam. Stop that shit. Book your ticket, fly to Phuket. That is what you need to do. So if you plan something, take an action, done, let go, and go on continuing this life today. Because life is happening when you're making other plans. You should be focusing on that life. If you focus really on life, doing every day what you feel, your gut feeling, and just turn left when your brain says right and your gut says turn left, and you turn left, you will run into amazing experiences. Amazing people, amazing situations, different things than you would be planning normally. And those different things make life just a little bit more beautiful. Because that is what we need as human beings. We are no animals that are running a hamster wheel 24/7 to see the same view, to meet the same people, to eat the same food every day. We are not built to do that. We are built to be curious, we are built to explore the world, we are built to connect to other human beings, we are built to express ourselves in the way that we want. We are there to explore that beauty that is out there, not to stay inside and run that hamster wheel. And when you start to break that code and start to explore the world out there and living life every day without planning too much, that is the moment when life really changes. That is the moment when you feel that feeling. It seems that everything is in the flow. It is in the flow at that moment. That's how you get into flow. To follow your gut feeling, to follow what you really love to do, not to do what you plan every day. All the planned things are mostly a disappointment at the end. Yeah, maybe not your wedding or your children, but even your kids could be a disappointment. But whatever you plan, at the end, mostly it's a disappointment. Whatever you experience in a random way, that is mostly the most beautiful moments in your life. Because it wasn't planned. You just experienced it. You just ran into that beautiful person, that new love, that whatever it is, the new person you love. You just experienced it. You ran into him randomly, not by planning, I want to meet this guy now tomorrow. I know people use Tinder and all that shit, but that's mostly how you meet people for sex. You know, I'm talking about love. I think the chance is bigger to run into a person you love when you connect to the flow of life, when you really enjoy life, when you really don't plan but live life. When my gut feeling says I need to go now to the beach or to a beach bar and have a drink, a fresh coconut, whatever, that is probably when you meet that person that you want to fall in love with. That's what I think. In my opinion, everything that you plan is mostly afterwards a disappointment. The things you really experience in life without planning, they just happen. Those are the memories you will be remembering forever, guys. That was the video for today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the news, the charts, and the inspirational quote? A long video today, yeah, because I didn't make a video yesterday, like not an official one, just a party video. That is how we celebrated our 12.5 anniversary. That is what we as Dutch people do. We celebrate 12.5, 25 years of marriage, and then 50, and then 75, and then 100. I'm not gonna reach it. Maybe I am. Maybe, you know, if I'm registered in a social security database where I can become 300 years, maybe I will be 200 years married somewhere in the future, guys. Now, let me know down below what you think. Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing day and see you tomorrow again. Bam!